and welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. This is my channel, Books for Life, and my aunt is amazing. My aunt just gave me 4 books to borrow and read while we are quarantined. I am excited. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get to them in the next couple months. She didn't give me like a time limit because she's wonderful and knows that, like, you know, sometimes I don't get to books super quickly because I end up getting distracted and reading other things. But she did let me borrow 4 books and I am really excited to get into them. So the first book is pretty popular here on BookTube, and this is Nothing to See by Kevin Wilson. I know a lot of people have read this and really loved it. This follows 2 friends, Lillian and Madison, and they are at a boarding school, and some sort of scandal happens at this boarding school and they are forced to leave, and I believe, and they're like separated. They no longer talk anymore. 10 years later, Lillian gets a letter from Madison. Madison now has twins, and Madison would like Lillian to be their caretaker. However, there's a catch. The twins apparently spontaneously combust. I mean, I don't know, but that's what it says. Lillian agrees, and together they figure out how to keep the twins cool, calm, and collected, while Madison's husband, who's a politician, can like do his own thing. And I guess this is just like a really heartwarming story. I think it sounds fantastic. The next book that she gave me to borrow is The Broken Girls by Simone St. James, and this also has boarding school in it. This starts in 1950 in Vermont, and you follow these 4 girls who are in a boarding school, and this boarding school is for girls that people no longer want. You know, the troublemakers, the illegitimate kids, the too smart for their own good type of girls. That's where they get sent. You follow these 4 roommates who have a budding friendship, and then one of them mysteriously disappears. Then you fast forward to, I think, 2014, and you follow this girl named Fiona, and she cannot get over her sister's death. 20 years ago, her sister's body was found in a field close to that boarding school, and the sister's boyfriend was convicted of murder, but the sister, Fiona, has never believed that to be the case. Fiona begins kind of like digging into this a little bit more and discovers that that boarding school is being renovated, and she, I think, goes there and like pays a visit, and throughout the renovations they discover some secrets that should have been remained hidden. The next book she lent me is An American Marriage by Tierra Jones. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. And this is another book of the month pick, and this follows this newlywed couple, Celestial and Roy, and they are like the epitome of happiness. And unfortunately, Roy goes back home to visit somebody or his parents or something, and he is convicted of a crime and sent to jail. He is actually innocent, but he's convicted anyway. As Roy is serving time in jail, his wife, Celestial, ends up falling for another person. And then when Roy gets out, I think she has like this dilemma. Does she try to go back to her husband, who she barely got to actually have a marriage with, or does she stay with a new man that she's met? And the last one is another book of the month pick, and this is Before the Fall by Noah Hawley. So this is about these 11 people that board a plane in Martha's Vineyard, a private jet actually, and it ends up crashing. And the only people that survive are a 4-year-old son and this down-on-his-luck painter. So this painter, Scott, has like no money to his name, but the 4-year-old comes from one of the wealthiest families, and I don't know what happens after that. And I guess this has alternating perspectives. You follow like the before, when you get to know like the other people who died on the crash, and like the aftermath, like what has truly happened. So you're like trying to figure out how all these prominent and wealthy people died and what is now happening with Scott and this 4-year-old boy. So all of these books sound really, really good. I'm hoping to be able to read them over the course of the next few months and let you know what I think of them. I'll do like a follow-up video where I talk about just these 4 books, and you can know what my thinking was on all of them. So thank you so much for watching my Aunt is Amazing video. Let me know if you've read any of these books in the comments down below. Which one should I start with first? And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll be back for a bookish video soon. As always, keep reading.